Hi guys, welcome back to the channel for a very quick one where I have to be really quiet because I'm doing this at work in my lunch break. So guys, I wanted to make this video because it is happening right this second. Breaking news. I heard from a subscriber today through the What Me I Did Next Facebook page, bringing to my attention the fact that this new restricted mode within YouTube is impacting our recovery and eating disorder and mental illness communities in a way that it absolutely shouldn't be, and just wanted to bring it not only to your attention but hopefully to the attention of other people within our community. It's really important that we let people know that this is happening, because I may not have even known unless I checked an email address over the weekend that I never ever check by coincidence. So if you guys haven't heard about this, YouTube has broadened the terms of what is being included in their restricted mode, meaning that people of certain ages, like under 18, can't access this material or content. And the reason that's happened is because a whole bunch of brands and companies pulled their ad revenue and money and investment from YouTube based on the fact that their brands were being associated with content that they weren't comfortable with, which was totally fair enough when you consider that the restricted mode was meant to apply to things like hate speech, terrorism, porn, white nationalism, racism, all that sort of thing. Totally get it. I'm completely on board. Unfortunately, there's been a bit of an overreaction from YouTube, and they've just done this big new sweeping policy, and it's impacted the LGBT community, and there was big uproar about that, and that has got YouTube's attention, and they've released a statement about it. But it's also impacted our community. Anything relating to eating disorders is being flagged, even if it's recovery, even if it's supportive, even if it's benign, even if it's helpful, it is being flagged. All of my videos were demonetized over the weekend and flagged, and were basically, the commentary was that it's not advertiser friendly. And I went back through and I put it was incredibly time consuming and frustrating, and put all of those up for review for YouTube to look into, to put back on as advertiser friendly, which to their credit they have for a number of them, but a few of them have been rejected or are still under review days later. And just to give you an idea of how ridiculous this is, these are a few of the videos which are currently still flagged as not being advertiser friendly or are restricted mode, offensive or inappropriate. One of them is announcing a family emergency I had, and a Q&A announcement, a giveaway announcement, an anxiety self-care video, another anxiety asking for help video, 3,000 subscriber giveaway video, ED relapse advice, ED shame, my 3-year recovery anniversary video, hello from Boston, hello from New York, my half marathon video where I showed you the footage of the half marathon where we raised over $1,500 for an eating disorder charity, an ED Q&A, my 1 year in recovery video, and the first video I ever made on the day when I went into recovery and got help. The reason, and people can say, oh, so you're worried about the fact that it's been demonetized, it's all about this stuff. It's not. I make so little money from this channel. It's ridiculous to say that I could ever view this as lucrative. It's absolutely not. The problem with it is that it targets and restricts a certain demographic from seeing your videos. The reason that is relevant to our community is that the average onset of eating disorders is 15. And a lot of people that age are not comfortable going to their family, going to a counsellor. They don't have the money to go and seek treatment or to pursue a line of therapy or whatever without the aid of their family and their money. And so these recovery communities and the recovery communities over on Tumblr and Instagram, and certainly this very new community that is only just building now, should not be restricted from those people. And I hear from them all the time, and I know that they see this as such a resource and a comfort and a very influential community. I hear, not to toot my own horn, I hear from at least one person every day who tells me that because of my channel or a variety of different eating disorder recovery channels, they've gone into recovery, they've sought out treatment, they've spoken to a friend or a parent about the way that they're struggling. So to keep this content away from a very vulnerable demographic who need it probably the most out of all the age brackets that you want to look at of eating disorder sufferers is wrong. I'm not getting all hot under the collar about it because I think it's a bad policy. I think it's been implemented too quickly. I think it's really unfortunate who it's targeted, and I can understand why people are very upset and emotional about it because it is discriminatory. And even if it is accidental and under review, it is, as I said to this subscriber who contacted me, it is reaffirming old stereotypes which I wish to God would die, that all of these eating disorder topics are the same, and they're not, or that they're harmful or dangerous. I hear from parents all the time who found my channel who find it helpful as a resource, and I've never heard from anyone who said that my channel is dangerous, or it's sending the wrong message, or it's putting people in jeopardy, or it's offended them or insulted them. So as a matter of principle, this has to be reversed. This has to be acknowledged, as it has been with the LGBT community. And I guess what I would ask you guys to do, if you are following or subscribed to people who make videos about the same topic, whether or not it's specifically eating disorders or recovery, or it's anything underneath that mental illness umbrella, please go and let them know that this is happening, to go and check their videos to see if they're on restricted mode, to see if they've been demonetized or flagged, and to please, whether or not they just go and they put their own videos under review, or they get in contact with YouTube, or they make a public comment. I think it's important that we sort of band together as a community and make it clear that it's imperative that this content is not age restricted, and that it has no business living in a category that is blocking terrorism or abuse or graphic sexual explicit scenes or images or whatever. There is eating disorder recovery should be one of the last things that is restricted to anybody of any age in the general public. So guys, that is just what I wanted to say about that, and doing that at work. So I'm sorry if I had to whisper. I know I'm usually basically barking at you, but I couldn't do that today. So yeah, please just go and get the word out in case people don't realize that this is happening to their channels and that their stuff is not able to be viewed by their subscribers. Because when I look at my analytics and the age ranges of my subscribers, there's a huge chunk of you who are in that age bracket, and I wouldn't want you to not be able to access what the rest of the community can access. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind, that would be amazing. Anyway guys, I will see you probably in a couple of days because I am addicted to making YouTube videos at the moment. But come and find me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat under What Mia Did Next. All those links in the description box below. I will see you in a couple of days. In the meantime, as always, much love. Take care. Bye guys.